I feel like we're distant enough. I can't do it. All right, cool. All right. Damn, I'm late, man. I can't wait. You gotta put the headphones on.
I mean, hey.
Oh, my bad. Have you ever done a podcast before?
I told you I did a podcast, but it was in somebody's room with one mic.
It was in somebody's room with one mic.
Yes.
Try going
Let
on.
me drink some water.
Yeah, go ahead. Clear your throat.
It's like, dang, I hear myself.
You already know it's your boy K Luke, aka Really Real. And I'm in the building. Of course, I'm in Sacred Studio. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm late over here. You know how that goes. Time is money over here. So hopefully, you know, they don't they don't get your boy. But it happens though. Everything that happens for a reason. So, but I have a special guest with me tonight, as I always do. But this one today is Miss Hannah. Wait, Miss Hotgirl Vannah.
There we go. I'm crying.
My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hotgirl Vannah. Okay. Have you ever done a podcast before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah, you have. You said you did one in somebody's room.
Yes, I did.
I have a couple of rules on this podcast. First things first, you got to talk in the mic. So,
Okay.
you got a rolly chair. So you can.
I mean, all you have to do is let me know. And the fact that I'm not saying you're not being, studious, but.
Studious.
Whatever. You didn't even tell me to scoot into the mic. You're like,
No, I'm telling you right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Just talking to the mic and tell the truth.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because this is belief, truth, and fact. And just because you believe something don't mean it's the truth. We just try to get through the facts, of course.
Okay.
So, Miss Hot Girl Vannah, where you from?
I am from Houston, Texas.
From the age,
yes.
okay.
But I am from the east side of Houston, Texas.
Yeah, you have to say "but" when you say east side.
I mean, no, I just have. I feel like you have to specify because Houston is very big.
It is. You from Wallaceville?
Crying. I didn't say a street. I'm from like the whole east side. Like
Uvalde?
I said. No, like I said, I'm from the whole east side.
I'm just, you know about the,
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay,
I went to North Shore. I went to,
Of course.
I went to Channelview, not high school, but I lived over there.
Channelview at the east side.
Galena Park. Yes, it is the east side. What is it?
No, I was
the
just
east side.
no. My partner, shout out to my boy Brian. He from the east side, and he like, nah, I ain't from Channelview at the east side. He wanted.
It's definitely the east side. Sorry, Brian. But it is definitely the east side. That whole little area is different, but Granny stay on the north side, so was born over there. Shout out to the north side.
I'm from the north.
Yeah.
The nasty north.
Nah,
a little bit norther than that.
More that's fine. That's fine.
Spring, I'll let your boy.
Crying. Okay, that north. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, we north.
Okay, so I think Granny would be like northwest, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. Nah, but that's what's up. So
shout out to Spring.
Shout outs to the east side. It's crazy over there. Yeah, y'all bang over there. Y'all got oil. Y'all got them little chemicals over there. So I think that like be messing with y'all heads over there.
People always bring
y'all
up
crazy.
the oil plants.
No, I'm just saying y'all crazy over there. Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. I got the tracks on. I still got to get the tracks right. But yeah.
I mean, it's crazy everywhere. I really think Houston in general is a crazy city, but
think so?
I love Houston.
Houston's a bougie city to me.
We're very bougie, but people that every day out here.
Extremely bougie. Like even if you're from like 5th Ward or 3rd Ward, like
I mean,
females over there are
bougie everywhere.
Bougie.
Like, but like
them females are like that's the hoodest of hood is probably 5th Ward. Would you say that?
I mean, like I said,
we in the historic 3rd Ward right now. Holla at your boys,
I mean, like I said, I feel like everywhere. I'm not saying it's dangerous, but there's hoods everywhere. Like there's also fancy parts, like
Oh yeah, of course.
Right now I live in Summerwood right now, so it's like
it's
that's
fancy
cool.
over there.
It is fancy.
I ain't never even heard of it.
But like I said, we from the east side, so like it's a step,
Yeah. I mean, east side got their little, they got their big suburban homes over there.
Yes, but like I said, it's like you said, it's still the hood. It's quote unquote crazy over there.
Yeah, everybody from the east side is crazy. Everybody know that y'all crazy. Like, y'all ready to go. Y'all TTG.
You think so? That's when I've never
Southwest
heard that.
and east side. Like,
wow. Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean, we'll have to ask. We'll have to ask the people on this one.
Yeah, I'm just saying they TTG though. So, you give me 2-parent household vibes. Just a little bit.
That's funny. I have 2 parents in the household. They're
Okay.
not. It's not my dad, But if that's what you were getting at by two-parent household. But
he raised you type?
No. Just my mom was recently married about 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, okay. Oh, you prime right now.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I just turned 30.
I guess that's prime. I just turned
Big
25.
30.
I forgot. Sagittarius.
30? Oh, you a Sagittarius?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
See, that's why we
Shout
be here, man. That's why we be here. You need these damn glasses. It's like a goddamn Jordan.
But we already talked about it, so I don't know why you brought it up.
I know.
I'm just cool with the glasses, guys. Whatever.
Nah, I like the glasses. They cool though. So yeah. So are you cool with Pops or?
He's definitely cool. I really appreciate him
like
for coming.
Biological Pops.
It is. I'm not saying I'm not cool with him. We have a very hit or miss relationship, but we're being honest here, so it's hard for me to.
Yeah. You don't have to dive all deep.
Yeah, but I just feel like we have a cool relationship, like but it is what it is.
That's what's up. So what is it that you do? Are you like a model or something or?
Okay, no, I am an up and coming model. Shout out to me, crying.
Yeah, shout outs to you. Yeah, shout outs to you.
But yes, I'm an up and coming model. Not really out there at the moment, but getting out there because I'm definitely into other business ventures.
Yeah,
because I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm optimistic. So I would like to do everything.
They do say that we're blindly optimistic, quote unquote. I don't really believe in Sagittarius. I will say that I am a hunter gatherer, though.
Okay.
I hunt and gather.
I've never heard that one, hunter gatherer.
That's what's that. Yeah, the centaur. We have the bow and arrow, and we're half man, half horse.
Yeah, I've never really just heard those terms in that, but I agree. Anything Sagittarius, like I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're allegedly hunter because zodiacs come from that's how they used to, before they had calendars and before they, they used the zodiac to, figure out the
time
seasons.
And the calendar.
Yeah, and they knew, the stars would align and all that stuff, and the planets moving around and all that, and so they were like, all right, cool. It's hunter-gatherer season. It's time to hunt and gather our food. And then the Aquarius season is the water season and all that, the fire seasons. And yeah, it gets real deep. And it's not a Zodiac podcast. I'm not going to.
It's not, but shout out to Zodiac.
Yeah. But nonetheless, we are hunter-gatherers.
Facts.
And I
do hunt and gather.
You
also, do. I'm a hustler.
All right, we'll get into that a little bit later. So, up-and-coming model.
Facts.
Pretty cute though.
Thank you.
Yellow
Appreciate
bone.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I would consider you yellow bone. You like a yellow bone, like Faith Evans type yellow bone.
Yeah, I'm definitely pretty light. My dad, I am mixed with black and white, and my dad is a light skin. So it's my mom is white.
Mom's white? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of where the color comes in at. It's kind of very pale, but it's olive.
Yeah.
It's olive.
Light skin. You got light skin privileges growing up, didn't you?
I hate when people say that because it's
hate with you, but
like I said, I grew up with Granny, and so we really didn't see color because I'm not saying I didn't grow up with my mom, but I was always at Granny's house and Granny's dark skin, yes. So I didn't really. When people now that I get older and people are like, oh, you knew, and it's I didn't really, I didn't really know not saying what I was, but like I said, you're growing up seeing Granny every day, you think what Granny is basically, so.
Dang, so being, growing up, let's just keep it a buck. All the dudes light skinned females. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's when it comes to model, you said, you're pretty cute. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I think I would like to be more personality.
Yeah.
I think my
personality. That's
why you're
here, though.
That's what I'm saying. I think my personality is cuter than my looks. Honestly,
that's why you here.
Or cooler.
Yeah, because people want to know your personality.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
damn,
cool.
she too cool with these glasses on. But
and I'm never too cool. That's the thing. Like you said, I'm a little bougie, but
Yeah, you seem cool. You don't seem like how your pictures are. On your pictures, you do seem, stuck
that's
up
so
a little
funny.
bit.
I usually get mean. People usually think I'm very mean. I can be, but I don't think I'm mean.
Yeah, you don't text back.
It is what it is.
You leave on red. You keep your options open.
No, because I have a boyfriend, and
okay. we was gonna get into that.
Yeah,
too.
I have a boyfriend, but before that, I definitely, that was me, very stereotypical.
Yeah,
because guys, like you said, it's very. How are you on the outside?
Oh yeah, and we'll get to that. Okay, we're not there yet. We'll definitely get into that. We're gonna deep dive into that. So What like besides modeling, you do anything else? You say you're diving into other business ventures and all that. Like,
you know, that'll come 2021. You know, look out for me.
It's
but
definitely 2021.
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm saying like, you know,
Oh,
more
like,
to come
as we
2021. Yes,
get deeper into the
basically, you know, it's still January. It still feels like December to me. So when that 2021 kicks in for me, it'll come. But
when that gonna kick in?
I'm just playing. I'm totally joking. Totally joking.
That thing kicked in for me like November. Thanksgiving, I was like, bet we here.
No, I was dragging it. I was very, very much so.
Because my birthday, well, your birthday, like by the time my birthday come, I'm already ready for next year. I'm already like, bet I'm already on 2022.
Oh no, I was like birthday, Christmas, New Year's. Like I was like,
don't you hate having a birthday close to Christmas though?
It's terrible. Yeah. I hate to even say that. It's very terrible. It's very like not saying one giftish, but kind of, you know, they be like Christmas. It's like I don't care about Christmas. 4 days away. My birthday is the 21st, so it's even worse.
Oh yeah, like people that have birthdays in like April.
It's like how do you get presents all year? That's my thing. Like I get presents 1 month a year.
Nah, but the only reason I actually love my birthday now. I didn't like it when I was growing up because I wanted my birthday. I don't know. I just wanted it to be like in the summertime or something. I don't know why. I was just like, I want my shit in the summer. Like, I don't want to be in school on my birthday. Like, I was always in school. Like, always.
See, I was never in school.
Oh yeah, yours the 21st.
Yeah, so we was always out, and so it sucked because it's like everybody else. You know, I would bring my friends these cupcakes and all this little, you know, and like nobody could bring me nothing because like Christmas time, like you know, we all out of school.
Yeah. So, like who was your inspiration as far as like getting into modeling? Like, who'd you look up to? You was like, you know what, she modeling. Get in here.
Dang, I've never been asked this question. Honestly, I have to get back to you on that because it's like I'm thinking now, and it's like I honestly can't just say like one person that I was like, oh, you know what, she does this. Like, it was honestly people telling me, and I was caught off guard with it all the time because I'm like, like I said, if you know me, I'm not into taking pictures. Like, I don't really post. I don't really like. Okay. I'm very like I said, I want to.
You got a lot of posts though. Let me just see.
I mean, but I recently seen in 2020.
45.
I posted 9 pictures, and like I mean, I posted on my story, but like
yeah.
You know, if I want to be a quote unquote model, that's one of my things I got to get into is posting more content. But I don't. I have content. I be rapping. You know,
I have a problem. I have a problem with that too. Like, I don't be posting pictures. Like, I don't be taking pictures like that. Though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Like, I just be chilling. But I'm getting into posts. I'm getting better. You know
trying. You're a guy too, so it's kind of different for you too. But
I ain't about to post selfies and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like me either. Kind of like I'll take them and I'll be like, okay, I'll just save it. I don't know what I save them for.
You gonna do the busted challenge?
It's like I was thinking about it, but it's like I just don't see myself doing that. Like, I just really don't.
You can be one of them. I can't stand it. Because people gonna understand. Like, they gonna feel me. They be like, I can't stand the reluctant ones. The reluctant busted challenge ones, like, I wasn't gonna do it, or like
it's like if you was gonna do it, instantly people who seen it was like, oh, I want to do that. You either wanted to do it or you didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I'm gonna delete this soon, and it's been up for 2 months.
Yeah, like, you're gonna keep it up. Like, my thing is, if you're gonna do it, do it. Shout out to all the girls that are doing it. Like, and when I say doing it, I mean like every time I scroll, it's bust it. Like,
I ain't seen no bad busts.
I haven't seen any bad ones. I've seen mediocre ones, and if you know what I mean by that, it's like, girl, if you said I'm gonna do it, do it. Like, like, don't do it a little bit, do it.
You gotta have a body yada yada yada.
That's how I feel about it. If you're gonna do it, girl.
I hate that song, by the way. Yada 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 yada, but it does stay in my head. So
I'm definitely a Megan fan. So shout out to Megan.
No. I mean, I don't curse. I mess with Megan, but as far as like that song, it's annoying. It's like that.
It does get like after repeated. The radio will kill anything.
That's why I don't even listen to the radio.
Sometimes I throw it on.
I don't listen to the radio.
Maybe throwing like doing throwbacks. I'd be like, oh
yeah. I remember I used to listen to it at work like 12 o'clock. Make sure hear that Miami bass. That's
Okay. Like Miami.
I like actually I do. I would live in Miami.
I visited Miami 2 times.
I've only been there once, but like for me, I want a Dominican chick, so I'll probably end up in Miami.
They're oh my God, it was really crazy because you don't know. You think like, oh dang, it's a lot of black people on vacation. No, they don't speak they didn't I was trying to talk to somebody or I heard them talking. I was like, oh, they're not speaking English. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I went to the Virgin Islands, and I kid you not, you know how you can kind of tell if someone's Spanish or if they black. You can kind of tell with the hair texture or the skin tone is just a little. You can just tell. So I went to the Virgin Islands and I was on the plane and somebody was and I was like, hey, you know where is it? Just trying to ask him, something.
Where was something?
Because he looked like a brother. I was, what's good? That dude just started spitting Spanish. I'm like, what? I'm telling you, he had the same hair, nappy hair, his stuff was not curly.
Yeah.
It was nappy.
You thought okay, you on vacation like me?
Chocolate skin, like your boy. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, hey, bro. He I'm like, what?
Oh, okay.
But that's what's up. I love that though. It was all over the island. And then we get to the island. Many people. Yeah, we get to the island. And that's all you saw. I was like, I'm finna move to the Virgin Islands.
Felt like you was in heaven.
Yeah. And they drove on the left side of the road and all that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't really like that. That's
I ain't like that either. But so, what are your goals as far as getting into as far as being a model? What are your goals? What kind of model are you? Print? Are you walk runway?
Definitely not runway. And see, that's the
too
thing.
Short for runway, huh?
Too short for runway.
You gotta be 6'2". You gotta be me.
Well, I think you have to be 5'10", or even you don't have to be anything this day and age. I will say that. Shout out to all the diverse people who are trying to model.
The diverse people. Shout out to y'all.
Because women and men are getting into it. But I do feel like if I was trying to be a runway, I would have to be some kind of length. And I'm not at all. So I think
you're about 5'5", 5'4".
I'm 5'2". I got on Uggs, so they might give me a little boost. But I'm definitely 5'2". 5'2", 5'3".
I don't really remember you standing up and walking in. So
definitely pretty little. But the kind of model I would like to be, like I said, they brought this to me, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm super modest, so it's
But since the people brought it to you, does it give it that same Are you hungry for it? Do you have that work ethic?
I think so. I think I had to talk to God about it, and it's once me and God talked about it, it was don't see it as. He basically told me to go for it. He said, "Don't see it as."
He said those words.
I mean, no, we're not gonna get literal, but it was these were questions that I had to pray on because, like I said, I'm very modest. So when people be like, "Oh, you cute," you should be a model. It's do you know me? I don't want to be I don't want to be a model.
She's from the east side. No, I'm not gonna lie. My ex-girlfriend, she was from the east side. So
okay, what school she went to? Maybe we shouldn't get into this.
She went to Purple Sage, Purple Heart. What was it called?
That was an elementary.
Elementary school, but she moved to the north side by the time she got to middle school.
I'm
you know how people they still got grandmas and stuff
of course.
over there. Yeah,
facts.
She from the east side.
Okay.
And she gun ho. You cross her what? She ready to go.
I mean, it just is what it is. This day and age, you just got to be.
But I'm not saying everybody was she was one of the extreme ones. Mm-hmm. And she knows who she is. She be crazy ass. Nah, but so you don't really you didn't really look up to anyone no one so you didn't look up to anyone in the game.
Okay, I will say this. It
wasn't India Love or something because I feel India Love really kicked off.
Shout out to India. Seriously, I was gonna say there's a lot of celebrity ladies or even influencers on Instagram that are very pretty, very beautiful, doing their thing. I will say I think I actually won a photo shoot, and so this is what started it. Right?
Won one.
I won it. I won a giveaway with my makeup artist. Shout out to Shay MUA. That is my girl forever. Yeah, she really does her thing. But I won a photo shoot by Photos by Alexis to be my photographer, and we won it right before COVID happened. Yeah. But then COVID happened, so it was very prolonged, and it was I found this picture of Kim Kardashian, love her. Yeah. And basically, it was really it was a real hot picture. Anytime I go get my makeup done by Shay, I'd be give me a little Kim look, LUH Kim, not Lil Kim, Kim Kardashian. Oh, but Lil Kim, slang. Okay,
yeah, the black one, but that mess with Biggie.
No, Kim Kardashian, but saying give me a little Kim Kardashian.
Basically. Give you a little. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody wants to look like Lil Kim or You got me
Kim
saying
Kardashian.
Kim
Well, yes,
Kardashian.
whatever. So I found this picture, and then Sweetie too. Shout out to Sweetie, love her. She also had this picture that I really liked, and I was like, oh, maybe I could recreate these. And that was basically kind of my pictures that were on there. Was a little bit of, it was basically Kim actually. That's who inspired the look.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like I guess Kim, I guess Sweetie, you know. But there's a lot of influences that
I could like with the baby hair. I would say that because she's like the baby hair queen.
Yes, facts.
Like
I recently just had I just got my hair done, so I don't have my baby hairs crazy.
You could tell they was there though.
They
there. Like, they ready to be laid.
Yeah,
and be swirled up.
They be swirled up.
They swirled up. You use a toothbrush?
Yes, I do use a toothbrush.
Yeah. Not the same one, but.
Yes, not the same one I brush my teeth with, of course. But yes, I do use a toothbrush.
All right, so I feel like, you know, people watching, people listening, when they do it, they got to know you a little bit, right?
I would feel like, you know, maybe not know, you
not know you
like
all
that,
the way, but
maybe know who I am. I would hope. I mean,
so we can switch gears real quick. We can get into some belief, truth, or fact real quick, huh?
Okay, sure.
All right, cool.
Scares me.
All right, don't be scared, girl.
Okay.
We in here. All right. Have you ever been insecure? You're light skinned, so probably not.
Well, wow, that's crazy. That's the statistic. Or the stereotype of it. I would feel like I would say maybe yes. And this is, I feel like as a girl, it's always not maybe, you know, now, but, you know, past situations, you know, you just feel like, you know, stuff is not there, you know, you're in your head, you just be like, maybe I could be. It's definitely social media. Social media has a really big influence about like this statistic or stigma of basically being the best. And, you know, you see how these celebrities, no waist, you know, faces on 10 all the time, hair is always laid. Like, you know, you could imagine being regular, you know.
Well, they're doing highlights on Instagram. You know, Instagram isn't full of, you know, lowlights. They're not going to put. Of course. If you're not doing well, like, not saying the people that don't post ain't doing anything. Not saying that. But people that do post, it's like, you know, they trying to show off. It's like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, you
it's like your best day. It's like, let me just get dressed real quick and take a picture, and like I'm still in my house. And like,
what you think the busted challenge for? You know, what you think? Like, and not even that, just that. It's like all the challenges that came before that. Like, they all kind of similar. Even just before that, it's like, and I think like with the social media, like as soon as that came out, and I'm talking like early 2000s, you know, MySpace, Black Planet days.
Yes,
like
MySpace. Whoa,
we took a huge restart in society. Like, like people thought a certain way before the internet was a thing. You know,
facts. Maybe more realistic, and now like, you know, it's definitely like everybody has opinions. And
everybody has an opinion.
It's like I honestly don't even remember how it was. I mean, I do. I'm a '90s baby, so I definitely know how it was before. You know, we actually was in everybody's business.
Like, a little bit.
We used to live in our house, and like, you know, it was just our business.
Like I remember the days where, you know, we had house phones.
Yes,
you
of
know
course.
Like
my granny still has a house phone. I still know the number. Like, you know, you just
that's crazy.
Hello? Yeah, I remember when we got cordless phones. Like that was that
was a thing. Yeah, I had one in my room, and I was
you can be in the bed with it. It's like, oh, you ain't gotta be on the couch. Like, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. So I was in those days. So, have you ever felt insecure? Did I just ask you?
You just.
Oh, have you ever, have you ever been depressed? I got questions. I'm reading. Nope. Never mind. All right, I don't think any of those match the mood. But have you ever been depressed?
It's like I don't even answer that and laugh. That's so funny. I mean, okay. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get it together.
It's probably that fun.
Okay, we're getting together.
Yeah.
Have I ever been depressed?
Yeah.
I feel like I have mood swings to where I could get into. I'm not saying into a depressive state, but like I don't think I would say the term's depressed. Like I get down sometimes. Like, you know, I get sad. But I don't like to use, I'm not saying I don't like to use mental illness, like mental health as a, you know, thing. But I don't know. I know it can get deeper than, I'm not saying what I've ever felt. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
How about you?
So you have been depressed or no?
I mean, I get sad. Like, you know, I can be like, dang, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Or like, I wish I was doing more. Like in a state of where like, you know, it just depression. Be like, I I guess. It's like, or a state of just like being down. And I guess like that's what depression is. But I guess depression is like maybe an over time kind of thing. Like you feel like that all week. Like I'm very like restarting. Next day I'm like, okay, how I'm feeling today? Like, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever been depressed. I don't really know if I felt that. I don't know how that feeling feels.
Mm-hmm. You don't get sad?
When I was younger, I used to get sad. Yeah.
Okay.
As I got older, like I started to just accept reality.
Because you can control your mood.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know, if things happen, like, all right, cool, I got to do this. Yeah. You know, or I got to do this. Like sometimes I'd like, but you know, there were times in my life where I coped with other things. Like I would turn to, you know, either, you know, drinking or, you know, other, you know, herbal medications.
We don't got to get into that.
And, you know, but not saying that was a good thing, but I would turn to that if I was having any type of like problem or stress going on in my life. So I would just not say forget about it, but just be like, it ain't that big a deal.
Yeah, I would pass over kind of thing.
But, you know, I think it's best to like deal with your issues and problems like face on and just like
I agree.
deal with it and just get it over with instead of like kind of procrastinating and things linger.
Yeah. I'm a procrastinator, so sometimes that word scares me. But like I said, I think that's why I can't really just say I've been depressed because I'm very realistic. So like I can be like, dang, life is not going, but it's like, okay, what's the solution basically?
I would say it's 2021. I should have started this podcast probably 2011.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's me procrastinating. Like I've been thinking about this. Like I've been on this. You know what I'm saying? Like people like, dang, you should have been started this. I just started this last year, so you know how that go. But and that's not saying I procrastinated for 10 years for real. But I'm just saying that's what I be doing. Anyways, we're gonna move on. We're gonna get into it a little bit deeper. You said you're in a relationship.
I am.
Yeah. So these questions that I ask are kind of like, since you're in a relationship, sometimes most people aren't in relationships, but since you're in a relationship, so I'm still asking you the same kind of questions, but I'm gonna try to like, you know,
tweak them a little bit. Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
All right. So, are you into like older or younger guys?
Okay, so my boyfriend is actually older than me. Okay. I wouldn't just necessarily say I have like a type of like, he has to be a certain age. So like, you know, but if I have to say that my boyfriend is older than me.
Have you dated someone younger than you?
Yes, I have in high school. I did. Oh. But you know, our high school stuff doesn't really count. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't really date when I was in college. That was the thing. I was very like, people think like, oh, you were probably fast. No, I wasn't. Like, you know, I just was very like, because people are weird. Like, dudes look at you and be like, oh, I want to marry you. And like I said, I just be like, you don't even know me. Like, I'm.
Oh, I spilled the drink on the camera.
That's actually a big party foul. Yeah.
Bad. And they probably looking at him back like, dang, boy, you better not put that on your goddamn stuff. Oh, man.
Yikes.
I'll just drink water now, y'all. That was water in there, too, anyways. It was.
Okay.
You don't
I don't want to argue on camera. Right,
so you never dated anybody younger than you, which is probably because I don't think you would want to date anybody younger. Like you, I don't think so.
I'm very. I'm mature.
Yeah, like if you date someone younger than you, it's like it's gonna be like your kid.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm the oldest okay. So it's also like
you have siblings?
Yes, I have siblings.
How many siblings you have?
One. Well, I have one, and then I have 3 step siblings, which are still my siblings.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm still the oldest out of them, also. So I'm very like, I'm not.
So you have a nurturing aspect to you, like
I guess I don't really care for kids. Like I don't, you know, but it's like
you don't have any, do you?
No, I definitely don't.
You want it?
I mean, of course, not right now. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna be
not
very
while
strict
you modeling. No.
I mean, of course, you know, of course, how can I, you know, be pregnant?
I'm gonna mess this body up or that.
Trying not to.
I ain't gonna, man, and that's a big misconception because that after baby body be solid. I be trying to tell, but hey, man, don't even worry about that. You gonna snap back.
I think some women just feel like sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't snap back, and I mean that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the baby actually having.
Yeah, for sure. In this society, too many people having kids way too early.
And I feel like they end up saying that, so I feel like it's a true statement to say because like they'll be like, yes, don't have kids right away.
Yeah, for like men, you should probably be like 32, 33. Like I would actually really say 35, and for women at least like 28, 29. Just because, like, in this society, like, there's so much going on.
Yeah, there's so many ways to do things, and it's like, but shout out to all the young parents that are still doing it, because it's
for sure. Yeah, not saying
they're still making it happen.
Yeah,
and,
but a lot of them, like, they be like, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. You know, they're always wishing they can do something.
Yeah.
And by the time you 30, you know, like, you like, I already done that. I've been to all the clubs.
Yeah.
I've been, I've done that.
So it's time to settle down kind of thing.
When you 20, 21, 18, 19, like, you trying to hit the parties and stuff. You trying to do that, but it's you got the wham in the back. You know what I'm saying?
No, you gonna go to granny house. My mom has always been the parents to be like, I'm not watching your kids. So I already knew, like,
that's what my mom's was.
Don't have no baby.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna watch it.
That's right. Yeah, it's wild. Do you think relationships should be 50-50? Or, well,
like housewives, or like, just in general?
Just in general, do you think?
Of course. I mean, I feel like you should give me exactly what I'm giving you, and vice versa, and
So if they don't give you what you giving them, or
as far as what,
equality,
like monetary, or like
no, just in general, like if you're putting in so much effort,
you have to put in the same effort, because that becomes like then I don't want to put in my 50 if you gonna put in 20. Like, I
always say, I think relationships should be 100 or 100.
Well, I agree, but you said 50-50, so it's kind of like, I mean, I didn't know I could say 100, but I mean, I was thinking that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, well, yeah, I guess, but what I mean by 100 is, like, you shouldn't worry about what the other person is doing for you. Like, I agree. Even if they're not, like, even if he's not doing the things that you want him to do, you still should do everything in your power, like everything for him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if, like, even if, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so why can't it be the opposite? Why can't he do everything for me and I not do anything for him? Why you didn't say it that way? Because why doesn't it sound good that way?
I love that you asked that.
I mean, I'm just
love that you asked that.
Supposed to be the truth.
No, it always is. Believe truth and fact. That's what we do. We do that. But what I'm saying is, with that, as a man, as a man, you're the head. Okay. You should be the head, at least. You're a leader. You give guidance. The woman is looking to you as a man for guidance, direction. You got to set parameters. You have to be a provider and a protector for your woman.
Agreed.
She's looking for you for, like, knowledge. Like, you have to teach her. You have to, there's certain things you have to do to,
even if it's not
maintain
monetary.
A woman.
And so that's,
definitely, all the things I just listed were nothing monetary.
And so that's what I was saying when you were saying, if he doesn't give me any of that and you still want me to give him all of mine, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But what I'm saying is, as a man, though, if he's pursuing a woman, if he wants to pursue a woman seriously, he has to already be, stable financially. He has to already be, like, in his career, like, he understands, what he's doing. He's taking care of himself. He's independent, quote unquote. So when a woman comes into his world, she is coming as a helpmate. She's coming
basically,
as, she's coming as, like, you're making me better. You're an asset.
Yes.
So you're going to be doing things that, the woman should be doing. Like, you're like, when I come home from work, there should be a meal. The house should be clean. The clothes should be washed. Yes, those certain little things. Like,
question: am I going to work also, or do I stay at home?
I think in this society, it's definitely better to have a 2-income household.
So question: so if we are both going to work and we're both working the same kind of 8 to 5,
for sure.
You want me to come home?
No. And I think that's in like the early dating period where you still live at your apartment. I still live in my apartment.
No, but even if we live together, that's what I'm saying. And that's where, when you said 100, but if he doesn't do for me, and it's like, not even saying if he doesn't do, I think I'm very independent. So I agree with everything you're saying. I don't need my boyfriend to do anything. He can't buy me anything I can't buy myself. I really just want him to be, my person. Basically, I don't need anything monetary from you.
And that's what a man is supposed to think.
Yes,
like.
He's supposed to be. Yeah,
like he's like, you're moving you're moving in with him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So his bills are already paid. Like, I'm already, like, rent paid, light paid, bills paid. All that stuff is paid. Like, you don't have to worry about that. I'm doing that regardless if you're here or not.
Yeah.
Just like, you're not adding, like, if you leave, I'm not gonna go. Damn, what I'm gonna do?
What? Yeah. What?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
What
saying?
am I
Like,
gonna do?
dang, I can't get the light bill because she was putting in that extra $100.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Crying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should, like, you're bringing her in. So when you're bringing her in, she don't have to pay no bills. She don't have.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
So then, yeah. So if she's a stay at home, then yeah, of course.
She doesn't need to work. She doesn't need to go to work. She doesn't have to.
Yeah.
If she's working, it's because she wants to, and maybe y'all, maybe y'all have a plan. Maybe y'all got, y'all trying to start a business or there's whatever is going on. But in general, like, if you're as a man, if you're pursuing a woman, you shouldn't have your woman working. She don't have to.
It's just a lot of men out here that are also, it's a lot, let me just say this, a lot of women out here who are bosses.
Yes.
And who are making that money. So not saying nothing, but if my house, my apartment is fancy and I've already done bought a house and you don't got that yet, like you ain't got, your house is not better than
pursuing a man that makes more money than you? No. Or less money than you? My bad.
Well, no, I'm just saying I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. So it's like, not saying you don't, or like, well, at least my boyfriend doesn't, not saying that, but like, it doesn't, like you said, doesn't matter what he wants to do. I am going to be able to say, like, when I go into the grave, they're going to say, she made that money. Like, not saying they didn't have money together. They didn't have a nice house, but like, she was a baller.
But would you talk to a dude that made less money than you?
Yes, if he wasn't on, I'm not shallow. So it's I'm very like, it's not about money to me. Now, you have to be a hustler. I'm not saying like you can just be sitting at home. Now, like you said, if you got a little side hustle and I'm going to work all day 8 to 5, then yes, when I come home, dinner needs to be made. Same.
For you?
Well, if I was doing the side hustle and my man was coming home from his 8 to 5, he would want dinner to be made, right?
He would.
So why couldn't I get the same? I'm very, very equal.
Yeah, very egalitarian. Can't say that word, but like egalitarian, whatever. Okay. It just means that equality. Yeah. For everybody. So would you let a man move in with you?
I mean, I would if like I said, if I liked my
not
situation
paying any bills,
better.
like you're paying all the bills. He, kicking it on the couch. Probably collecting unemployment.
No, collecting unemployment, cleaning, still putting something. Yes,
cooking, cleaning when you
because
get home.
It's COVID. So like I said, I'm very realistic. So it's like if your situation right now is just not where you want it to be because of X, Y, and Z, get it. Now if in a year or 6 months, I come home and see you not doing anything, like
still on the same.
You want to play the game all day, like that's not cute.
Yeah.
I just
Call
want
of
to work.
Duty is fun though.
I mean, whatever. All of that Fortnite, 2K, whatever.
2K is really fun. Like,
you got to get a job though. You can't play 2K.
I can't get on 2K because I won't get off. So I just choose not to get on.
I hear that it's very addictive.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's really fun, and especially when you get online. Like
I guess with other people.
It
like, just sounds very aggressive.
And you got the headphones
all the time.
on, and you're like, nigga, you trash, boy, you trash, you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
the controller and stuff, like no.
Yeah, it's just I've broken so many controllers.
That's crazy. I feel like you should never get that deep on a game.
Well, this is when I was younger and I was an emotional kid. Okay.
I mean, Sagittarius. I know it. I know it.
I was an emotional kid, so So you kind of already answered this, but what do you think the role of a man and a woman is? The role of a man in a woman's life. What's the role?
I feel like you should just be the person who uplifts her, and not even saying I don't need to be uplifted, but like you should just be, like I said, her person. Like I usually think of about this all the time. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing, and I want to be my own. Me and my boyfriend are very. You do you, I do me. Not saying you do. I can go to the club. I can do what I want to do, and then not still be like I'm not in a relationship. But like, I just want you to be my person, like always. And I don't even know how to not saying really describe that, but like my boyfriend, he's not a monetary person. Like not just saying he don't just be here's some money, go get your nails done. Like here's some this. Like he don't gotta do that. Like I'm gonna always go get my nails done. I'm gonna always keep myself up. Like regardless of if you chunk me some change or not. Like he does that. He don't got to. That's what I'm saying. So like just be when I'm having a rough day or like even when I'm having a good day. Be my person that I can lean on, and same for me. Like Yeah,
I was gonna ask you the reverse. What's the role of a woman?
Yes, I'm very understanding, and I'm very considerate, and so that's my thing to him. Like I want you to grow just as well as I want to grow. I think I push him harder than he pushes me, but like I said, I think that's because I'm the oldest sibling, so I'm like, you can do this. Like I'm optimistic, so I'm like, I'm gonna touch a mill. It doesn't matter. Maybe even in 2021, speaking into existence.
Oh man, you and the manifesting.
I'm into. Hey, it's gonna come. I'm into fade. No, I'm definitely not into burning sage. No, but it's like if that's what you're into to manifest your world, then hey, I believe in that.
Would you ever be in a polygamous relationship?
I feel like no. I feel like that gets really sketchy.
Yeah.
And no, I'm just gonna say no. Yeah. I don't. I just feel like unless y'all have an understanding on that, maybe I think it happens when people get older, because it just becomes like after being with somebody for so long, it's just like whatever.
Yeah, they get into the swinger world.
Yeah, it's like
that's a whole different. That's
a whole different ball game kind of right life.
Now, but you as a man, you know how secure you got to be to watch your woman getting placked out.
Yeah, that might be a little wild.
Beat by somebody else, by some young bull, some young whippersnapper.
That sounds like.
And you 50 years old, but them dudes like that. They go, baby, go.
Crying, ew. So yeah, probably not. Most definitely not. I'm just gonna say that.
Nah, but I would. That's not really polygamy. Polygamy would be like if you was to have like a girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's
like a real that's your girlfriend. Like you confide in her and.
No, because see, I have friends, so it's like I'm in a relationship, and But
you know what I'm saying, say one of your best friends, y'all. Okay, not one of your best friends. I don't want to. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, that would be weird.
So it's like I see what you mean. Just somebody like another person.
Somebody that you feel is cute. I don't know. Goddamn.
And to where I'm chilling with her, but I'm feeling her. But it's
you want to be around her all the time.
I'm not really, I'm not into. I wasn't finna say I'm not really, because I didn't really know how to say. But I'm not into girls. Yeah. So it's like I don't think that would be an issue with me. Like it would just be friends. And if anybody was into me like that, I would have to be like, hey, like I'm not into that. So it would just be strictly friends with me. Yeah. So
well, maybe I guess in another sense, the guy, he can ask if you want to bring in a third party. Mm-hmm. Would you be accepting to that if he was to, politely ask, politely. Not even just be totally honest, bringing a third in, it's a third income because we do live in a society where everybody's bringing in bread. Mm-hmm. If we have kids, it could be like
that just gets a little weird
babysitter type deal. And everybody's playing their role and knowing and not, going out of their role, and everybody can be,
It's like I'm very bossy, and when I say that, I mean I am the boss, I am the leader. So it's like I just don't see me waking up and then coming downstairs my kids and this other lady that lives there. I appreciate the income, but I don't think I need it. So I got it. Other people who do that, that's totally cool for them, and right. I feel like if I'm married and that's a thing that happens later on down the line, then. Yeah. I guess I don't know, but it's like I said, right now it's a no.
Yeah. So last few questions, and no, you know what? We got a little bit of time left, so I think I'll dive into the other stuff a little bit later. But we're gonna get into this relationship still. Got a couple more questions in here. Do you think men and women can be friends? And you're in a relationship too, so I'm really interested in hearing.
I do. What's crazy is I was looking at your podcast and I seen this question. It's So it's I'm not saying I was prepared for it because I wasn't, but I definitely do think that men and women can be friends. I think that you just have to have boundaries, and that's all I'm gonna say. I think you just have to have boundaries. And
what did I say in that? Do you remember? Or not?
Well, I didn't really, because once I was looking for something else, and so when I heard that one again, I was like, I swiped again, but I seen it today. Yeah.
Well. I always say respectfully, and I am in a rebrand, so I don't do the podcast is turning it, so I don't curse anymore.
Okay, that's good.
But can men and women be friends? Hell no.
I think on men's part, that's why you're saying no, and I think sitting here with two Sagittarius, we're gonna keep it real.
Of course.
Men,
keep it a buck.
I'm going to just say it. Men are hoes. And so, I know you're not cursing. I don't curse. But it's just to say that,
we throw them out there
especially Sagittarius. Oh, my God, my friends think I'm the devil. And not just me, but they think because I'm a Sagittarius and all the Sagittarius do. No, not me. Oh. Because all the Sagittarius dudes they know are. And it's they never can. We're supposed to be so brutally honest, but we I never find them being honest with them. Like, just be so, like, you know.
The reason why I said men and women can be friends, it has nothing to do with zodiac. Look, there's only 3 reasons why men and women would be friends. They have had sexual relations, they want to have sexual relations, or they will have sexual relations. And that's 1 or 2 parties. So not saying that's from your point, but the other person is like, you know, I'm just waiting. Because a guy will wait 30, 40, 50, 60 years.
That's so
on
crazy.
Some booty. He'll be like, he'll be talking to his grandkids. Man, I finally hit this girl from the 3rd grade. She used to sit in front of Miss Johnson. I swear to you, she finally hit me back because 2 of her husbands died. 2 of them died.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So and she lonely now. So she hit me, and she got a Facebook.
This must have happened to you. This sounds very like relatable. This sounds like, you know.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's just how it go. Like, that's what, like.
And like I said, I think that's more on the dude's part because, like, as girls, we don't have intentions like that. Like, I have a lot of guy friends, and like I said, I don't think it's like. I don't think it's like that.
Have you ever done anything with them?
No. So it's like.
Do they want to?
I mean, I don't think so, but it's like, of course, I'm very like, I'm a respectful young lady, so. People don't also, I'm very moral, you know, value person. People don't come off to me and just say like, hey, I want to do things to you. Of course I don't, like I said, I don't think so. Like, it's not something that we've ever just said and discussed. Like, let's talk about this and see if this is.
Men are opportunists.
Like I said, so that's what I said on y'all's part, but I feel like we have
don't put it on just men though, because women are on that too.
I mean, they can be, but like I said, I'm in a relationship, so it's a little different on my end. I feel like we should be able to.
It's just depending on the type of person you are.
Because my boyfriend has lady friends, and I just feel like they're in relationships, so it's like, you know.
And then I think we use this friend term extremely liberally, loosely. We're just throwing that friend word out, because a friend, what is a friend? Like, a friend is really somebody that you kick it with. You hanging out with, y'all chopping it up, about to go to Olive Garden, finna go hit the AMC, new movie out. Hey, you trying to catch this? You know, y'all hanging out with, you know, every other day. I'm hitting you up.
I think that's a best friend. That sounds like a best friend. Because, you know, friend is more like, you don't got to see your friend, not saying every day, but you don't have to see your best friend every day either. It just depends on, like, I have friends.
I think people say that they are friends with people because they had someone close to them at one point in their life. Mm-hmm. And it was so significant, and it was so much went on. Y'all went through so much. Like, maybe y'all went to college together, y'all went through high school together. Maybe y'all grew up together since y'all was 5 years old. Yeah. But, you know, there came a point in time where, you know, you just hanging out with your man, or you just hanging out by yourself, or you just hanging out with
doing different
people, and you don't want to take nothing away from them by saying you're not my friend anymore. But let's keep it a buck though. Like, if you're not hanging out with somebody, y'all don't talk, like, you're not friends. And I don't want to take that away, because I have best friend, like my best friend, my boy Javon, he stay in Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? He's from Miami. My boy Chris, all them, Randall. We ain't talked in a minute. Them still my guys though. Okay. Still got that unconditional love for them. You feel me? That'll never go away. Anything happen, they call me, I'm there.
I feel like when you say like circle, not saying circle, but I feel like I can say like my circle is small without offending my other friends who I don't talk to on a normal basis, who are still my friends. We ain't beef and we ain't fell out. Like, life happens. Like, it's certain things in life where you just be doing different stuff. Now, like I said, I still go out. I'm 25. I go out to the clubs and stuff, and I be with my friends, like guy friends, best friends, like that kind of
but
thing.
But y'all not y'all not hanging out.
Oh yeah, like no, like
going to the movies and going to grab something. We can't go to
we do. Me and my friends, we do go. Not me by myself. Like I said, it's a collective as a group.
I'm talking about one-on-one going to the movies, like daily. Y'all.
Well, no, people are in relationships, and that's where it kind of gets like if they ever have questions, like we group FaceTime all the time, to where it's like if you're going through something, you throw out like
a group. A group friend is different, but I'm talking about like, bam, bam. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, bam, bam, every day we going out. Every day I'm calling you at a certain time, or every Thursday we go out, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be some routine. It can't be something
I don't like routine. Like, so I'm very homebody too. So not saying
a lot of women don't like routine. Yeah. They don't like monotony. They don't like doing the same
like, you know, it gets old to me. So like, I'm not saying me and my friends can't do that. Me and my homeboy Rashad, shout out to Rashad. The other day I was going to pull up to his house just to smoke hookah, and like, it's nothing. Like he got his little crib and he got a hookah. So I was like, I'm gonna come over and smoke. And like I didn't have to.
Just y'all two? No.
Well, everybody was supposed to go, but people just started kind of fading out. So then it was just kind of like, dang, do I drive over there like by not saying by myself, but do I do that? I could have went, but it was just everybody started like tripping. So I'm like, is this Forrest? Like, but we can do that. We just came back from a trip together. So I hate to say that, but like. These are my friends. Like, we just went on a whole trip. You don't go on a trip with everybody, y'all.
Yeah, I just think there's like this is a fine line.
But yeah, one-on-one, like I don't think like there's
just certain things you can't do, especially being in a relationship that you just can't do.
Yeah, I agree. Which is why we don't do that. Me and my guy friends.
If your boyfriend, if you seen your boyfriend, or if you know your boyfriend was hanging out with some chick, you know what I'm saying, daily or every Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to, you'd be like, all right, why y'all going every Thursday?
Exactly. Now that doesn't mean that that's not his friend. That's why I think friend, when you get in a relationship, what if your friend is in a relationship? We can't hang out all the time. Like it be stuff from, like you said, from high school or even in your mid-20s. You'd be like, man, we used to kick it all the time.
Really, they not, and I hate to say that, they're not your friend. They're y'all acquaintance, y'all cool, y'all. But when you get older, as you get older, you don't have friends. Like it just it's like a pyramid. Like when you're younger, you have everybody your friend. You want to, and then it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
I guess because we're in different age, so then I might be at the age where
you might, because my thing is like, who just kicks it just to like, even if it's like a dude, like I'm not gonna just go play video games and smoke weed with a dude.
Now, does that mean that he's not your friend?
Like if we're doing stuff, if I'm hanging out with somebody, we're getting some bread together, we start a business, like we're planning something. We're trying to, go forward. And like, we live in a capitalist society. Like we live in America. Like everything's about bread out here. And
I agree. I feel like everybody should, not saying, see, that's where society gets weird. It's like, why can you benefit me? Yeah. I'm very like, you can be my friend and you can be getting bread over there and I can get bread over here. And like, we can still touch base and be like, how you doing? How's getting bread? I'm praying for you. I'm doing this. But like, we don't got to sit in each other's face. And like you said, because I am in a relationship and like one of my homeboys live in Killeen, like we can't see each other all the time. I used to stay in
Fort Hood when I was a kid. Shout out to Killeen, Texas.
So it's like, that's actually where it's at. So like,
Fort Hood, Texas.
It's like we can't hang out all the time. But like, if fam want to go get some drinks, like it shouldn't be an issue. And so like I get what you're saying about like once you get older, if you're not bringing any kind of like value to my life, like what is we doing? But we still to the age of like we still taking trips.
I mean, and it's tough to you're 25. I get it. When I was 25, me and my friends was planning cruises and trips to Florida,
and like you could not even be their friends no more. Like not just saying nothing, but like I'm still at the age of where like life hasn't hit to where I'm like I'm finna do my own thing and like love y'all. But
once you get that, once you get that kid though,
once you get that kid, don't like
30, so I ain't tripping.
I mean, hey, okay, well, you first. You go ahead.
I got my extra 5 years, so I ain't tripping. You said you first. You don't want none of that, yo.
I mean, just don't put that on me. Like, that's all I'm saying.
All right, so this is the last question tonight. We're going to get up out of here because, we got our time in and, time is money on it.
Basically.
And this is like the ultimate belief, truth, or fact question that everybody just wants to know the answer to.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's just like
everybody?
Yeah, everybody. It's just like, dang, like really?
Okay.
What's the difference between love and in love?
I think when you love somebody, you will do stuff for them. You give them a shot off your back type stuff. Like, I love people. I love family members like that. But when you in love, it's just you walk different. Like you do stuff different. Like their feelings matter. Not saying your family members don't matter or people who you love, but sometimes you got to think about you. You be like, I love you, boy, but like, man, let me tell you about me and what I got going on. I can't give you my last 20. Like, your homeboy, you can't give him your 20 for you. But like, I'll def give my boyfriend my last 20 on some like, for you, like, kind of thing. I think it's just different. It's a feeling of like I said, you're willing to do whatever and anything, or you move different, you walk different, you wake up different, like thinking about like how you feeling, and it's almost like having a kid, but like you ain't gotta take care of them, and that's kind of the best part. Yeah.
You said having a boyfriend is like having a kid?
Well, I'm saying like the love, people say like kids give like unconditional love kind of thing, but it's like, I can have love from somebody else.
You think in love is unconditional?
No, I don't think that if just because you're in love now, you have to be in love later. So no. But I think when I'm saying like love,
because you can fall out of love.
I agree. I think that you can fall out
But
of love.
when you love, you that's not going away.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm always gonna have love for you. You know, people say stuff like that, but like that doesn't mean you're in love with somebody. Like I said, when you're in love,
like, all right, the person that you're in love with, you can fall out of love with them.
Yeah,
have love for them, but not you. But you're not with them no more because maybe they did something so atrocious or so terrible that you just can't be with them.
Kind of how I be with baby mama, baby daddy situations. You know, guys be like,
but like somebody like a family member or like a child, that's unconditional love. You
sometimes
love them,
family members,
and you're not going to but you're not going to excommunicate them. You're not going to just like throw them away. You'll never talk to them again.
I mean, to each his own.
I'm just saying you.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm very like I don't hold grudges. It just is what it is, though. You know that little TikTok was like Madea was like I do to people what they do to me, and when I get done, I do to that is me. Like I got to get you back.
I ain't seen that. I don't really be on TikTok like that.
It was on Twitter, but whatever.
I love some Twitter though.
Twitter is getting a little lame. I hate to say it.
What man? Follow me a boy on Twitter. I be on that thing going crazy. You always say like love is unconditional. In love is so conditional. You can fall in love. This 2-part question. Would you want a man to be in love with you?
See, it's like yes, but I would also want you to love me too. Like I would want it to still be like you have love for me regardless of you being. That's why I think relationships should be like a dating stage. Like it's not just we jump into it because you got to know me. Like I want you to know like, oh yeah, she crazy, but she means well. Like she gonna hold it down. Like, she'll give me the shirt off her back type stuff. Like she gonna coming through, like, she's gonna support always, that kind of thing.
But when he in love, that's when he get all crazy.
It's like, yeah, I mean, you can still be in love with me and love me, and like that'd be cool. Like, I guess
you don't want that.
I just don't like when people lust. Like I said, people are very
saying,
like
that in love is that's not gonna last. In love is for kids. In love don't last. In love is like infatuation.
Look, are you in a relationship? You sounding like, I'm not saying a hater, but it's like you sounding real like in love. Like you cannot be in love.
Well, no. Look, and we about to get up out of here, and I think I'll have you come back because you're pretty cool, and I ain't really get to ask you everything. So you want to come.
Maybe I'll take the glass, or maybe this can be my whole thing. Maybe I'll wear the glasses.
Yeah, you might have to. You might bring a ski mask next time. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not. Dang, you want to cover my whole face?
But yeah, I didn't get the. Yeah, you cool. Hey, I like your answers to these questions because I ask these questions to everyone. So
I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, and you kept it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And I agreed some and I disagreed some, and it is what it is. But now I'll be trying to tell brothers, man, you can't fall in love with these women, man, because these women by nature, they're beautiful and essential. We love them. We need them on this earth. We got to have them. They give birth to us. They bring us out of their vaginas. They do that. But at the same time, these women are whimsical and capricious, and they like to change their minds. They're spontaneous. They're adventurous. And you, as a man, you have to be a leader, a provider, a protector, and you have to be able to lead and give her direction and parameters and tell her things that she, tell her, you know what I'm saying? Put your foot down. Because in this society, these women are taught to be, independent and they will run all over you and they will become impudent if you let her maintain you and take care of you. That's why I be trying to tell brothers, get you a job, get you your bread right, do all that first before you take these women serious, because they will run all over you. And if you fall in love with her, you'll put her on a pedestal above you, and all you're going to care about is her, and then she's going to leave you, and then you're going to be ready to kill her, or you're going to be ready to, like, if I can't have her, nobody else can. Like, all these, these crazy dudes that just live off of that emotion and that love, you can't do that. Put your love, not your love, but you're in love. Put your heart, soul, and might into the Most High. Stay focused, stay grinding, do your thing. These women will come to you. You'll have, if you get a good woman, keep her. There's some good women out here. You seem like a good woman. You seem like you cool. You got a good head on your shoulders. You're doing your thing. But not everybody get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not every girl gets a good guy either. I was very fortunate to, get somebody with a good head on his shoulders.
Because a lot of these dudes think like women. I'm trying to tell you, they emotionally.
It's like, so why can't the women be thinking like dudes? How do you know why do you think it's a woman?
Because the woman is by nature a nurturer, and and she wants to. She loves to help And she loves to.
And it's a lot of women who stay down for dudes who don't be staying down.
They do so. We got to get up out of here. Time
we are not going to get into that.
We'll do that next time. Like I said, we gonna have a part 2. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a month or 2. I don't know.
Okay,
let you do some stuff.
Let me take some pictures.
Yeah, let you get active out there and do your thing. But how can people reach you, Miss Hotgirl Vannah?
I mean, you can definitely follow me on Instagram, Hotgirl Vannah. I really think on Instagram.
Did you follow me back or not?
I did.
Oh, okay.
On Twitter, Lil McSpree Baby, whatever. That's all.
You said you got Twitter too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you on Twitter too. Just cause I'll put we'll do that too.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, thank you for coming through for the rebrand of Believe Truth and
Fact.
I really appreciate every guest that I have. I really appreciate them coming through because I know that
time is money, like you said.
It is, and
booking in my DM,
You feel me? Nah, I appreciate you though. This is Believe Truth and Fact is a whole nother episode. Shout out to Sacred Heart Studios for giving me their studio and letting me come in late and messing up all their stuff and pressing all these nice buttons. Yeah, all that. So thank you. And this Bleach back, like I said, it's K Lou, aka Really Real. We out. Peace and love. We're good. That was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm dead. That is so funny.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't nervous enough because you had the glasses.
No, I'm not a nervous person. I'm very social. I can talk.